So I want to play a funny little game. Well, I have you guys up here. Okay, the first half of the game, of course, is going to be for returning cast members. So if you guys could make sure that the microphones are passed a little bit this way, we'll incorporate you guys for the second half. I saw this on Ellen DeGeneres. Everybody likes her, so I figured this will go over well. So out of all the cast members that are on the stage tonight, I would say, who is the most likely to fall asleep first on set?
Me.
Yoshi.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Absolutely.
that's not a, yeah.
I think half of our Instagram was you sleeping.
Yeah.
Who's the
Damn.
Who's the most likely to forget their lines in the scene?
Ooh. No, Ellington. Xavier. Oh, dang it! He's not here.
He's not here. That's accurate though. Xavier.
He would. But he would like be like the randomest word,
Can we still
and he would just like stutter, and he couldn't get past that specific word. He'd be like,
Celibacy. Ironically,
celibacy.
you can't say celibacy.
Yeah.
And we're like, is that Freudian?
Yeah.
All right. Who is the most likely to be naked on set?
Me.
Oh, Kyle, yeah.
Me. That's a dumb question.
Yeah,
He already has been.
that's true. Yeah,
We
actually.
were like, all right, we're gonna give you your time. I know you have the scene.
It's just like, no, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
He was naked when he didn't have to be naked. Like on the couch scene with Chelsea, and you like roll off the couch. I'm like, what are you doing? Yeah.
Go big or go home.
Yeah.
I'm committed to this role.
Who probably ate the most food on set?
Food?
Food.
Called out by my mom. Trudeau. Yeah.
We've been rivaling.
Hot Cheetos. Hot Cheetos.
Hot Cheetos.
Yeah.
Hot Cheetos.
Yeah, Yoshi's always eating. Let's see.
Man, I hear you calling me out.
Who was usually who was the earliest to arrive on set?
I don't know.
Yeah, because you were always late.
I feel like
You
there was
wouldn't know.
me? People are saying me.
He's like, okay, Yoshi wasn't always
I
late.
just get there and that's.
I feel like
Yeah.
we got there at the same time.
Yeah.
And we'd be like, where's Yoshi? Where's everybody else? Oh, shut up. Look at her.
That's when we'd get our naps in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah, y'all would show up hella early and then like sleep on set.
On time.
Hollywood style. Yeah,
Yeah, that's a bad question because whoever's late not gonna.
wouldn't know. Yeah. Well, who was latest? Who would show up the latest?
Oh, Jay.
Josh.
Oh yeah.
Josh. First day of filming for Josh. Weren't you like 2 hours late?
And then he shows up.
And then
with
Josh,
the-
yeah. Then Josh shows up and is like, okay, I have to put my face on.
Yeah.
We're like,
Well, I was
bitch, you
getting in
gotta wait.
character, yo, Marshall.
We're all waiting for him to film, and he's over there.
Didn't you do that shit on the photo shoot that we had? Weren't you also late and then had to? You look at him, look at him.
I got no words for you.
Fair. Okay, so how many of you guys for season 1 have like been reading any of like the YouTube or Tumblr or Twitter comments? And have you guys seen anything that surprised you?
Oh, I don't touch that. I can't look at it.
Oh, really?
Just in case.
No, I like seeing all of people's comments and like, please comment more. No, everyone's like, there's always like, there's like one person who's like always involved and always like, I cannot believe this person did this. I was not expecting that. This is not their character. It's totally out of their character. They should be doing this. And like, they give their like insight about like the character and like their lives as if, they wrote them or, they know who they are.
We get paragraphs on Tumblr. Paragraphs.
I love reading them. It's just great. Waiting for the fan.
No one else
fiction.
reads the.
I don't have a Tumblr.
I looked at the YouTube comments once, and it said Alexander ruins the show for me.
I missed that.
Thanks, guys.
That thankfully that viewer never commented after that episode. But yes, yeah.
It was
You know what
Yoshi's
the best
account.
part? The best part for us with season 1 was
account.
that by the time we started airing, we had shot like probably 90% of the show. So when people started talking about what they didn't like, it was kind of like, well, fuck you. Like we can't change anything at this point, But it was a good lesson for me just to kind of see like what was maybe just production value versus what was actually the heart of the show. And I think in reality, most people loved it. We had, I think, the most controversial sequence. None of you guys were in. It was the episode that me, Dion Bosco, Carlin James, and Leo. Where you at, Leo? Leo's here. Yeah. The four of us were in an episode. We were talking about representation in Hollywood, and that one is still viral on Tumblr. I get notifications about that one every day, and I got called a lot of names for that one. That was fun. That was fantastic. But I keep most of that to myself because it's fine. It's like we were shaking the cheese that we need to shake. All right, so Manny, Tenario, Christian. I'm assuming you guys have seen at least some of season 1. I'm really worried about Manny of all people right now. What was probably your favorite moment from watching season 1?
Xavier with his shirt off. That's a good one. It's consistent.
Yes. Yes. We have footage. It's hilarious because the footage is not of me, it's of the producers. And in the background, me and Xavier are having a whole conversation where he's basically saying, did you want me to have my shirt off for this scene? I'm like, no, you can keep it on. He's like, well, I can take it off if you want me to. I'm like, no, you can keep it on.
Just stay cold.
Yeah, yeah. And he's like, well,
I really don't want to.
I could take it off. I'm like, do you want to take it off? He's like, no, but if you want me to take it off, I can take it off. And it's literally like a 7-minute video where like the person's like filming the producers, like they're all on their phones looking dead, and me and Xavier in the background going back and forth.
A legit
for 7 minutes.
conversation.
Yeah.
There's also this sassy little scene. Well, it's not really sassy. It's just Xavier kind of like getting sassy with this girl in the forest.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, with Kelsey.
I like that
Yeah.
scene. Oh, are you?
Yeah.
I love that scene so much. I don't know why I've watched it more than 4 times. It's weird. Like literally, like.
That was a rewrite. That's one of my favorite ones too.
It had good chemistry in that scene. I like that one.
Yeah. That's
But I don't,
OTP right there.
I'm not
OTP.
friends with Xavier though. Just saying. All the favorite scenes are Xavier. But no, probably
Awesome.
that one.
Who are you, Christian?
Me, I would just say just how far you go with like the sex scenes. It's just, it's so like prevalent in our society that why not like just touch on it? And I feel like most of the connections and relationships happen right there in the bed. And so
You didn't just touch on that.
I think I think we're even in this first episode of the second season, we might top some of that. So
I'm kind of sad because I don't think I get to have any scenes like that. Because I'm asexual.
Yeah. Okay. Another spoiler alert. Sorry, guys. So. No, it's fine. It's totally fine.
I'm
So
sorry.
Tenario is coming in as a character who is asexual. But come on, you know me. We're gonna have fun. It's gonna be fun. God, the sex scenes. It's one for anyone that has never actually had to work on a film set or doesn't like write things that they then like have to make. It's one thing to write a sex scene, and another thing to film a sex scene. And probably the worst example was me writing the scene where Ellington realizes that his white girlfriend is racist, and then having to be on set and read Ellington's lines opposite the actress while she's panting and moaning. And I'm a gay man. I don't like that. I was really uncomfortable. And then we're Somlet. Raise your hands. Yeah, Somlet, our DP on that episode, is on the bed, and then Xavier gets on top of Somlet, is humping away, and then I'm saying the racist shit to Xavier. Because, it's a skeleton set, no one else wants to say that shit. I'm the only black man in the room, but that's not Xavier. And they're like, I'm not gonna call him that. I'm just like, And we were in an apartment complex where we didn't have approval to film, and the landlord was right underneath us and kept banging on the ceiling with his broom. Don't ever make a web series. That's the lesson that I'm telling everyone. Is that was horrifying. And so I said in season 2 they're all gonna be celibate. And then Xavier said, oh, that should be the bet for season 2. I'm like, yeah. And of course what that means is that there's gonna be a lot more sex. So yeah, but we're gonna have fun with it. We have more stories to tell. It's not just sex. If you watch season 1, it's not erotic. Like none of it is. I mean, Ellington just with his shirt off is more erotic than the actual sex scenes. So, I mean, Yoshi couldn't keep his hands off of Xavier's chest. Let's talk about that.
I mean, this guy tries to put me, like on our first day of photo shoot, tries to put me next to him. I was like, why? Why? I don't
No one wanted to stand next to Xavier in the shirtless photo shoot.
It's just like
Yoshi right here and Xavier right here, and I was like.
I shouldn't tell that story. All right, Manny. That's gonna get me in trouble. Manny, what was your favorite part of season 1?
My favorite was also when Xavier took off his shirt. You feel me? No, my favorite was when Yoshi showed his balls. You know what I mean? Not the first time.
That was true to life.
Yeah, true story. Yeah.
Okay. Good.
That was actually a really fun scene to do.
Yeah.
It looked
Well, I mean,
It was fun. It was fun.
that was first or second or third day of filming, I think. And Yoshi had his junk all up in Brian's face, and yeah.
No, we didn't know each other yet.
Yeah, didn't know
We
each
knew
other.
after that.
Yeah, knew each other very well.